What's up, everybody, and welcome to this dollar menu at McDonald's edition of Cheat Day Review. What is this review exactly? It's not a certain particular one item kind of deal. I figured let's take every single food item that is available on the McDonald's dollar menu and just try them out. Now, a lot of these are classics we have known to grow and love. Some of these we might not have had. So I would like to use this occasion to, try out some of these that I may not have had before. Now, as you see, if you're watching the video, I'm wearing a sock hat. I'm not trying to be cool. I'm not trying to look like I'm hip or anything like that. It's just I have a very bad hair day, so I figured I could wear a skull cap because I tend to look good wearing a skull cap. But that's all it is. Sock hat, skull cap, whatever you want to call it. Let's get into this. There's a lot of food in front of us. And I guess what we should start off with first are the French fries. And they were available, I'd like to say, in 1949. Somewhere in the late 40s with McDonald's. So these are like one of the very first menu items you could have had at McDonald's. And on the dollar menu or the value menu, they have $1, $2, and $3 items. Funny story. I went through the drive-thru and I'm looking at the value menu, the $1, $2, and $3 value menu. That's what they call it. And they didn't have a lot of things that did cost $2 or $1.19. So on and so forth. So I kind of had to look off the value menu and order things a la carte too as well. It's kind of weird how they have their menu kind of all jumbled up like that. But nevertheless, we have the basket of fries that is $3 on the McDonald's dollar menu. And if you eat this whole basket of fries, it is 600 calories. And you get a huge portion of fries with this. And from going through the drive-thru at McDonald's and coming home, setting all this stuff up, and then, going with this, they are a little bit cold. These are really good. I never really liked the crispy fries. I like the dead fries, the ones that are just kind of soggy and just kind of bleh. Yeah. So, these fries got the right amount of salt with them. Yeah. When they're hot, they're a 10. When they're lukewarm, kind of like now, they're still like a solid 8. But I would suggest never eating them cold or reheating them. And it's just going to be trash. They just go straight to the trash because that's like a 1 out of 10. Next item, we have the original McDonald's cheeseburger. And this came out, This came out in 1948. And it's your plain, regular cheeseburger. We've got ketchup, mustard, 1 pickle, and some diced onions, along with a slice of cheese and a beef patty. And what else do I have for this? This is 300 calories. One cheeseburger, original McDonald's cheeseburger, is 300 calories. Gotta digest. Okay. So the cheeseburger, you go to McDonald's, it is going to run you $1 even. And for what it is, it's just one patty. It's very simple. But it packs all the flavor that any other McDonald's burger would have. You get the double cheeseburger, the triple cheese, what have you. It's still there. I'm surprised because this is the first time I've had just a plain old cheeseburger from McDonald's in a very, very long time. I would like to say since I was a kid, I really haven't had a regular cheeseburger since then. But it's still good. I would just prefer something with a bit more meat. But for a buck, can't beat it if you just want that. You want a little McDonald's taste. Moving on, we've got the double cheeseburger. And the double cheeseburger was a promotional item in the 1950s. And by 1965, the double cheeseburger became a regular standard menu item. And the double cheeseburger has 440 calories. And on the dollar menu, you could order a double cheeseburger for $1.99. So let's just try this out. This is probably one of my favorites here. The good old classic double cheeseburger. You really can't go wrong. Really packs a punch. This burger has, 3 pickles on it. Ketchup, mustard, diced onions, 2 cheese patties, and 2 all beef patties. And a bun, obviously, top and bottom. It's something about the double cheeseburger that just, it's just the double the meat and double the cheese really gives it a lot more of a punch than the regular cheeseburger. The regular cheeseburger. Double cheeseburger. 10 out of 10. Moving on. The triple cheeseburger. The triple cheeseburger, 1994. It's kind of hazy when this thing hit the menu exactly what I could find. But 1994, it became a thing somewhere in McDonald's land, somewhere around the world. Anyways, the triple cheeseburger has 2 pickles, ketchup, mustard, 3 all beef patties. The second one's kind of hidden in here. And still only 2 slices of cheese. I think my double cheeseburger having 3 pickles was kind of a fluke. But here goes the triple cheeseburger. Also, the triple cheeseburger has 520 calories. Just to let you know. Okay, so triple cheeseburger is fantastic. That gets an 11 out of 10. No holds bar, just crazy good. And the triple cheeseburger is actually not that much extra than the double cheeseburger at $2.19. That's probably the best deal when you got a hankering for a McDonald's cheeseburger. Get the triple cheese, $2.19, at least in my area. Maybe a bit more or less wherever you guys are watching. But also, diet-wise, a triple cheeseburger is 520 calories. So if you're watching your figure, I don't know why you would be at McDonald's anyways, but if you are watching your figure, but hey. Next up, we've got the McDouble. And the McDouble came out for a limited time in 1997. But it came back in 2008 to the dollar menu or the value menu. Okay, so this thing has 2 all beef patties, 2 pickles, mustard, ketchup, diced onions, and 1 slice of cheese. So that's the only differing thing from a McDouble from a double cheeseburger is that it has, the McDouble has 1 less slice of cheese. So it's the only difference. And the McDouble, if you were to order this, it will cost you $1.69. So 30 cents less than a double cheeseburger. Okay, so there's the McDouble. You know, every time I eat a McDouble, it reminds me of the drummer that used to be in my old band. And before band practice, he would order 2 McDoubles. and he just wolf them down. To me, whenever I eat a McDouble, all I can really taste more than anything is ketchup and beef patty, which isn't a bad thing, but it's lacking on the cheese. So as me, I like cheese quite a bit, but on a budget, you know, you can't really beat it, but it's lacking the cheese. So I'm just gonna have to give it an 8 out of 10. Still really good though. Now we're in the chicken section. In case for those of you, you know, wanting a different kind of sandwich or meat choice, we have 6 chicken McNuggets. And the chicken McNuggets, they came out in 1983. And if you order the 6-piece, it is 193 calories. So this is by far the lowest and most, I guess, diet-friendly thing on the menu. Little on the high side for $2.99. I would suggest that you get the 20-piece for $5. They still do have that promotion going on, I think, still. So I'd rather do that, but whatever. For a 6-piece McNuggets, it's $3. And they also give you a choice of dipping sauces. And I asked for barbecue, and I think they only gave me one. And, you know, that'd be kind of cheating anyways if we were to cover up the taste of just the pure McNugget, dipping it in barbecue sauce or whatever. Although I do highly recommend it, but do I have the boot shape? Oh, there we go. Okay, so look at this, guys. There are like 4 standard shapes of McNuggets. So we kind of have like this standard circular shape. Then we got the classic boot. This boot shape. And then we got like a diamond shape. And I think I might have ate the other shape, but there's also a duplicate circle shape in here. So let's eat the boot one. Kind of sets off a thing in your head thinking, you know, how do they really make these? And kind of go through the process of how they're made in the factory, but then you're just like, whatever. I'm eating it anyways, I don't care. So the McNuggets are one of my favorites as a kid. It's what I usually ordered before I got into the burgers. So I would like to say, yeah, the McNuggets were my first McDonald's food that I ever tried. I want to say, you dip it in some honey, not honey mustard, like legit honey. You could order it at McDonald's, but it's in a little smaller piece of tub, a little tub. And honey with McNuggets, that's game over, you know. That's the best. People could say, oh, barbecue, dude. Nah, legit real honey. Although I would recommend the signature sauce that they serve with their chicken tenders. That's actually really good too. But okay. Anyway, so those are the McNuggets. I gotta give them a 10. You know, they're perfect. They are perfect. McDonald's has perfected food, I would like to say. Not in a diet sense, but just taste-wise. So good. I don't know, what was that? I got a duck in the room? Get out of here, duck. Okay, so now we have just the standard McChicken. And the McChicken came out in 1980. It is an even $1. So between the cheeseburger and this, both for $1, I'd probably get the McChicken. Mayo, shredded lettuce, and a chicken patty. That's all it is. That's all we need with this. And it's perfect. Okay. That's about enough of that. I've forgotten how I always would order extra mayo with it because, man, that is rather dry. It took a little bit to go down. Ugh. All right, so now we're down to the final item here on the $1, $2, and $3 menu here at McDonald's, and it is the hot and spicy McChicken. So I would like to think it's just like the other McChicken. It's just the patty itself is hot and spicy. Maybe this one dances. So yeah, the patty, the chicken patty, is a little bit more orange or red in looks, and yeah, it has a standard shredded lettuce, mayo. That's about it. I've never had this, so this is a first for me. I've had all the other things that we have tried, but I saved this one for last. Oh, also the McChicken, I gotta give it probably about a 6 as it is. Extra mayo, a 7. Yeah, I think I forgot to talk about that. I was just overwhelmed by how dry it was. So let's see if the spicy McChicken is a bit better. Okay. All right. Well, that is different. That is a little bit different. The spicy McChicken, if you were to order it from the menu, it's going to run you $1.19, and it has the same amount of calories as a McChicken at 400 calories. And the heat, is it overwhelming? Is it just crazy hot? Am I going, oh? No, it's not bad. It's the right amount of kick that I think people would expect. It's not overly hot where it's just like an emergency, but it has enough heat to it to where, yeah, okay, that is a hot and spicy chicken sandwich for real. Yeah, hey, that's what it is. Hey, what can you say? But also something about the breading or something with the chicken patty itself. It has a different taste to it besides the hot and spicy part to it, which I actually do like more than the regular McChicken. So I'm going to have to say this, I prefer the hot and spicy McChicken more than the regular McChicken. And I'm going to give this a good 8 out of 10. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good, sweetie. Yeah, so there's one more thing I forgot to mention, is that the spicy McChicken, hot and spicy McChicken, came out nationwide and has been available nationwide since 2013. It may have just gotten to your market maybe, but like just in general, 2013 is when this thing has kind of been around. Just wanted to throw that in there. Well, okay, guys. That is it for this edition of Cheat Day Review, where we took a look at the $1, $2, and $3 value menu at McDonald's. And what's your favorite? Which one do you like? Yeah, mine, I would like to say, is the triple cheeseburger and the hot and spicy McChicken. Probably. If I were to just, want to order on a random Tuesday, that's what I'd order. Thank you guys for watching, and remember, it is okay to cheat every once in a while. Okay, guys, I'll see you later. Bye.